Right now, I'd like for you all to give a very, very warm welcome. She's tough, but she has to be, because she's married to that guy. They call her the Queen. I just call her Miss Sharmell.
Not here to tell any jokes or to roast him, because I have to go home with him and I don't want to walk home with him. We live a long way away. But
Can you dig it, sucker?
I tell you that every day, but I want to tell you that in front of everybody. We've all heard everything that he's accomplished, but I'm so proud of him because he's an amazing person, not just an amazing wrestler who has broken barriers and won all types of awards and ended up in the Hall of Fame, rightfully so, but he's an amazing person. I am so happy that you stole my heart. I'm so happy that you're such an amazing husband and an incredible father to our children. I'm proud of what you do to our wrestling students, how you bring them up, how you show them how to be a man and how to be great wrestlers as well. I'm proud of what you do in the community with your charity. And I just want to say, as Shelton and everybody else, Bruce, has pointed out, I will fight to the death for you. And my sister knows that's not even in my character. I'm the queen. But yes, I will fight for you. I'm happy to be by your side in and out of the ring. It was an honor to share part of your career with you as King Booker and Queen Sharmell. But more importantly, it's an honor to be the love of your life, and you're the love of mine. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for King Booker!
Nah, guys, I know everybody probably ready to go home. I just want to thank everybody for coming out here first and foremost. My mother actually did, teach me everything I needed to know when I was, growing up as a little boy, even though she passed away when I was 13 years old. And but she always taught me, please, thank you, yes, ma'am, no, sir, stuff like that. She said that stuff would always, get you through life, if you just stick to it. I wasn't a school guy, I didn't like school or anything like that. But stuff like that, I really honestly, truly remembered. I remember going to church, with my mother when I was a kid in South Park. Reverend Asa W. Sampson, he was a good man, And I remember my mother saying one time, you gotta keep your eye on this motherfucker. And I thought she was talking about the preacher, but she was talking about, one of the other men in the congregation. He happened to be white, you know what I mean? You got to keep your eye on this motherfucker, you know what I mean? And that's something I always, something I always remember, something that carried me through life. But, moving on, again, guys came out here and honored me tonight, all you guys. I really, really appreciate it. I mean, Shelton, good friend. MVP's right, you know what I mean? The promo, you probably still be working. No, I'm serious. That's a great promo. You know what I mean? How's the best promo I've heard you cut? I'm serious. I'm being dead serious. I mean, it was damn good. I'm serious. But I appreciate you coming out here, man. It means a lot. MVP as well, man. Everything MVP said is true. I mean, him coming to the school, me mentoring him, and I always had a rule, my mother always told me when you're 100% of the time, you speak up 100% of the time. When you're 99%, you keep your mouth shut. That lesson right there is something, I hold to, to this day. I take it with me, MVP, he made it to WWE. He got in there, he got fired, from WWE. But he didn't let that stop him. MVP told me, his dream was to go to Japan and work in New Japan. He went there. He got fired there too. But the thing is, a good man, he gonna always keep getting up. He went to TNA. He got fired from there too. But no, hold him up. He didn't let that stop him. He signed with Lucha Underground, and I called when I heard about it to congratulate him. And he had got fired before I could put the tweet out. But that's MVP, you know. When you're 100% at a time, you know, you speak up 100% of the time, and you're 99%, you keep your mouth shut. That's done as the God's truth. Bruce in the house. I definitely want to thank Bruce for coming out, doing his thing. I've seen Bruce every time he'd come to town. I don't know, I can't count, maybe 10 times, and I want to say thank you for getting some new material. But more importantly, guys, when I was a young man, I went to prison. Everybody know that. I got some books I want to sign for some of you guys before y'all leave. I think I got like 10 of them. 10 lucky winners, whoever get them, you know, I want to definitely do that. But when I went to prison and came home, my brother was there for me. My brother told me, you know, that one thing that I think helped me more than anything. He said, you know, Junior, I'm going to help you get, my brother called me Junior, you know, he said, Junior, I'm going to help you get a job, you know. No matter whatever that job is, you do that job to the best of your ability, no matter what it is, sweeping floors, you know, washing windows, no matter what it is. And my brother, you know, fresh out of prison, he got me a job, and I was a security guard. I lied on the application, said I, you know, never went to prison or anything, but he got me that job, and my brother, you know, set me, you know, on the right track. You know, I'm never looking back. You know, I'm never going back to prison. As long as I stick with my brother, my brother's going to make sure nothing's going to happen to me. My brother was huge in the community. You know, as far as he was a security guard himself, as far as, you know, making sure the community was safe. You know, drug dealers, you know, he ran them off. I remember one time, actually, my brother, him and his partner in crime, Ahmed Johnson, you know, back in the day, they both were security guards, and they wanted to, you know, like I say, clean up the community. So they wanted to go and bust the drug house, and like I say, I'm fresh out of prison, and my brother say, okay, you know, we need a backup. Okay, well, what do you want me to do? You know, we finna go bust these motherfuckers. Here, take this. It's an Uzi. You know, I want you to post up right here. If anybody come around this corner, you shoot the motherfucker. I want to thank you for almost sending me back to prison. That's exactly why. That day I told my brother, look, man, we got to get out of this shit. This is not for us, you know. We can wrestle and make some money one day. But I love my brother. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for my brother. I honestly, truly know that. I'm living my brother's dream, honestly, truly. You know, my brother wanted to wrestle all, you know, as long as I can remember. And I honestly, truly know I'm living my brother's dream, and I appreciate it to the utmost. But last but not least, Bruce Prichard. You know, when I first got to WWE, I remember, you know, it's hard to trust people. But I remember Bruce Prichard, he was one of the first people that I could actually go to when I first got to WWE. I remember going to the airports, and I would be in coach. And Bruce Prichard, he'd been flying for years. He'd say, oh, man, let me get you upgraded. Every time I would see Bruce Prichard in the airport, swear to God, Bruce Prichard would get me upgraded to first class. Like, wow, man, this guy's pretty cool, you know. You know, finally started working with Bruce Prichard, you know, and being a producer and whatnot, you know, and hey, Book, how about having a hair match? That's what I remembered. This motherfucker. Everything my mother told me came back to my head. This motherfucker. No, we won't be having a hair match. but Bruce Prichard definitely been in my corner since day one. You know, we work together now with my reality of wrestling, and I definitely know he's a big part of, you know, what we're doing right now and getting it where it's going to be. But again, guys, I want to thank everybody for coming out here and, you know, being a part of this thing. My lovely wife, 11 years, you know. You know, I ain't got nothing bad to say about my wife, but You know, she did get here today and asked me, was the back door open? Why would the back door be open? Yeah, that's the kind of stuff you go through when you're married. We all understand that. But again, guys, 51 years old, 26 years in business. I'm still working too. I still got a job, MVP. I still work for WWE, you know, we didn't know that. But guys, I want to thank y'all for coming out here, spending your night with me, spending some time with me. I love you guys to the utmost. You know, I honestly, truly know I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you guys, you know, rooting for me and cheering for me and, you know, wanting me to be successful. And thanks for coming out. Love you.
The Academy.